Alright folks, today we're doing another gameplay. This one is going to be like demons versus hybrid elves. He's playing like elves, but he's also playing like some lava folk cards, so that he can capitalize on terraform as like a ability where he gains more power for the more like amount of hours that you have. I start off with a pretty freaking terrible hand with like 2 hyper madness in hand, something that you really don't want to start off with, because this card is extremely heavy. Like you need 4 hours to play this card. Like you're gonna like skip on like 4 summons to play this card. You know what I'm saying? So not the best of hands. He started off by doing like this weird misplay. He plays Hidden Treasure without having a Fire Aura in play. It happens to the best of us. And then I even tell him, like, you know, you shouldn't even probably play this card on your turn, because it's a quickie, you know, like you can play it on my turn, where you don't waste an action to do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hidden Treasure did actually like, and I'm going to like talk about this soon, like probably in my next video. It did actually got like a bit of a text change, an errata, so to speak, because like by the way it was worded, it was destroying as a cost, so it wasn't triggering effects that would, like, you know, effects like like Goblin Stabber. If this card is destroyed by an effect, burn target by 1. Because he wasn't being destroyed by an effect, he wouldn't try to trigger that effect, and you know that isn't good, obviously. So fix that card a little bit, which is technically like a bit of a buff, technically, because if you negate that card, you don't get to destroy anymore. Okay, he plays Fireball as Aura. I feel like that was like a bit of a misplay, to be honest. I feel like he should have like kept the Fireball in hand. It's like a really good turn 1 like quickie to have, for sure. He plays Fire Trojan Horse and oh wait, no. Well, he's thinking on his turn. So my deck, like the demons, they are like the way they focus, the way they work is like they have this counter called corruption counters, which basically like they don't do nothing, but some effect needs your opponent cards to have corruption counters. So, like for example, I have like one card where like I remove like 2 corruption counters from a soul. This is like, that's Chinatown Succubus, which is in my hand. I remove 2 corruption counters from an enemy soul, and if I do, I take control of that card until the end phase. So it's a bit slow, but if I can set up like a board that can quickly produces like corruption counters, it is going to quickly become a problem, like an unstoppable problem, to be honest. There are also cards that like destroys. I think he skipped a turn by just drawing, which is really not what you want to do on your first turn ever. That's like the signs of a brick. He didn't activate a Hidden Treasure yet, which is interesting. So I played the 2 like dead cards in my hand. I played Deadmon and I hit for 4 damage. And I end my turn. My leader card, Nama, like what she does is you can tap her and then you reduce, like, and then every card with a corruption counter that is not a demon loses 1 HP and damage for each corruption counter. And each demon with a corruption counter gains +1 damage and 8 HP for each corruption counter. So she is kind of threatening. She is removal if you have like Like she is like a leader that can like continuously like make like removal happens. It's pretty annoying. It's counter based, so it doesn't target. And you know, obviously, like she's a leader, so she can be targeted, she can be negated, she can be nothing. Unaffected by card effects, as she's a leader. So, pretty annoying. He plays an Earth Aura, and he plays Elven Enforcer. Elven Enforcer is a pretty tricky card. He enforces all of the other elves by, like, he increases the attack and defense and HP of all the other elves by the amount of Earth Auras that he controls. But only Earth Auras, so, which is why I feel like the fire combination is a little bit controversial here. His swings still didn't activate the hidden treasure. Interestingly enough. I feel like that's like that's definitely like a display, because he clearly has like a bricked hand, and he had a card that can unbrick his hand. Hidden treasure, for those who don't know, destroys a card in your hand and then you draw 2 cards. It's a quickie, so he can play it on my turn without wasting an action. So he could have unbricked, but he forgot to activate, I think. So another misplay on his part. Oh yeah, and he killed my Deadmon, and then I activated Body Reconstruction, and I activate Deadmon's effect. When Deadmon dies meaning like, you know, when he goes from the field to the graveyard, I can send 1 Dark Soul from my deck to the graveyard. I send Skeleton Knight. Skeleton Knight is pretty valuable because if I get attacked, I can banish him from the graveyard and then I can gate one attack. Then, Body Reconstruction places Deadmon back to the field so that he can trigger his effect again. This is like things that you like have to go for when you're playing darks, because they are really terrible with like quick cards. They don't have like a lot of defense. And he ends his turn by playing like another reinforcement and activating Phelan's effect to get 1 Earth Aura token. Pretty good effect, honestly. Like for a leader, like always like you constantly get like a supply of like Earth Auras, especially against decks that destroy auras. Super valuable, extremely valuable. I played Dorman. I was questioning about playing like Dorman on the first turn, but I felt like I actually had like a pity on him, because I know that if I had played Dorman on the first turn, I would have win off of that. What Dorman does is he has like the continuous effect that every turn players get 2 actions instead of 1. And because he was bricked to hell, he wouldn't be able to basically do anything on his turn. Like he would be done. Okay, I attack him with Dorman. He activates Power Up to increase his card's HP and damage by 3. So what happens here is like Dorman hits the Enforcer with 4 damage, but he has like now he has 6 HP, and because he survived the attack, retaliation happens. So he attacks Dorman back with 6 damage, and then he kills Dorman. But now he's at 2 HP. I finish him off with Deadmon, and that would be like his Elven Enforcer being done. Or not? Does he have a quick for that? Does he have like another one? Oh no, he's activating Hidden Treasure. Should have activated this like 1 turn ago, but sure. Let's see what he's getting rid of. I don't think he should have placed this card with his deck actually. Ritual of Enforcement, I think it's called. It's a card that is like, it increases like you tap it and then increase the attacking HP of 1 soul by 1 for each soul you control on the field. It's not a very good card for this deck, honestly. And then I spend 1 action to draw a card, and I end my turn. Now we are on his turn, and let's see what he's due. Like I have like plenty of corruption counters cards in my deck and in my hand. I have like Abyssal Corruptor, which can once per turn he can like place 1 as a quick effect. He can once per turn place a corruption counter on a card. And I have Corrupting Grasp, which is a quick skill that places one corruption counter on a card. If the card already has like one corruption counter, you place 2 instead, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard and reactivate it on your turn at the cost for no action. Like you don't have to pay an action for that. Okay, so he's going to play like his boss monster Terraforma, and he's going to pop my Deadmon because why wouldn't he? Which unfortunately is going to get me to activate his effect, and I will place like another Skeleton Knight from my deck to the graveyard. Okay. I guess he's like asking something about like his card. Wait, did I forgot to like send the card to the graveyard? Oh my gosh, did I make that misplay? Oh no. Oh, okay. No, we were just talking about something. Whatever. I send White Bone to the graveyard. White Bone every upkeep phase. If he's on the graveyard, I banish all other White Bones on the graveyard and I send him back to my hand. Very good for like discarding strategies. He plays he plays Stonehammer of Ragnar to empower his card even more. You know, makes sense for his strategy. Stonehammer of Ragnar, what it does, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. What this card does is it increases the attack and HP, the damage and HP of a soul equal to the amount of arrows he controls. So very good for his strategy. Synergizes very well with his strategy and his leader. So now this bad boy is at 13 HP and 16 damage. I don't remember if I take this damage or not, because I can't just banish the Skeleton Knight from my graveyard and negate the attack. A lot of thinking being done here. Summons another elf, just a vanilla. It's a 5/2. Or I guess for Magic players, it's a 2/5. Which in this game is a lot weaker than you would actually think it is. I take all the damage. I actually shouldn't have done that. That was actually kind of stupid of me to take that damage because he does play Fireball. So I'm dead to Fireball here. I think he was asking something about like, you know, the cards there like are still counted as like equipped or something. And they kind of are. End phase, I activate Corruption Grasp to place 1 corruption counter on his Terraforma. So now here comes the fun part. Is I believe I'm gonna play like Chinatown Succubus on my turn. And that's going to seal the deal. Play her. I activate her effect to place like 1 corruption counter on this thing. Now I'm thinking about my next action. A lot of thinking being done here. That I do summon Abyssal Corruptor, a 5/5 with a quick effect to place corruption counters on souls. He also has the effect, it's like it never gets like used. Okay, I do tap Chinatown Succubus to take control of the Terra Firma, and I do believe I use it as a material. I activate Abyssal Corruptor effect to place one counter on his card, I think. And then I combine Terra Firma with Succubus Final Chinatown to summon this thing. And interestingly enough, I do actually equip him with his Stone Hammer of Ragnar. So yeah, equip cards kind of bad against darks, against this strategy. Yeah. In my ears. Yeah, and this is going to be it. Honestly, that's like just basically, like I think that's GG. It's not lethal. I don't have lethal, but like, I attack him with like the thing because then he gets like a +1 counter because of the effect of Stone Ragnar. It's like every time like the card kills a soul, it gains one +1 counter. Then I attack directly with like Abyssal Corruptor, and that's basically GG. Like honestly, like with 2 like mind controls in my hand, 1 Skeletal Knight in my graveyard. I did forgot to put like the Abyssal. I did forgot to put the White Bone from my graveyard in my hand, which is not an optional effect, but you know, it's whatever. I always forgot to activate that effect. So it was whatever. Oh, no, I forgot. I don't remember. Place it as a thing. Yeah, that was a huge fucking misplay. I could have actually ended this turn, but I'm stupid. I'm bad at the game. So whatever. It's cool though. You know, he gets another turn, but there's really nothing he can do at this point. He does a bit of like a standard play for Elves. He plays reinforcements to get Tauger. Tauger uses his effect. Because he controls no soul on the field, and I do, he can special summon Tauger from the hand. This combo is like kind of like a summoning Tauger from the deck. It's pretty cool combo. But yeah, like this game is basically done. Like I guess we can just like skip to the next one. It really doesn't do anything besides that. I guess he's like at this point I think we were like, this is why like I mute. Sometimes like we like to talk about like, you know, personal things about our lives because, you know, like friends and shit. So, you know, for the sake of our privacy. Also because we're speaking Portuguese. So, yeah. He plays another Seeker. You know, it's just GG. It's just GG at this point. He does play this card, but it's like even then it's just like not enough to do anything. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It actually is enough to do something because it's going to increase like the plus 6 damage. No, plus 7 damage to Talger. It's going to be at the 13. Yeah, he's gonna have enough damage to defeat the Hermes. But I tell him that I have like a mind control in my hand, and it's GG. There's like even if he does that, it's just like, and then I also have like a Skeleton Knight engraver. Like even if he does that, it's just like, you know, it's just over. It's just GG, my friend. Oh wait, no, we actually played out. Oh wait, no, oh, we're just speculating. Okay, we're just speculating. Never mind. Okay, let's skip to the next game. I make like a zombie deck with Victoria as my leader. Countess Victoria, her effect is like I tap her and then I can like mill cards from the top of my grave of my deck, equal to the amount of dark arrows that I control. So she's a miller, and then and then her ultimate ability allows me to summon her into the field. She is a pretty scary soul, actually, as it turns out, because she has like high HP. She has flying. She has like 6 damage. I forgot what I changed her ability to. I think she gains like +1 damage every time she kills something. But most importantly, she has the ability where like she can like discard 1 soul from my hand, and then I can special summon another soul from the graveyard. So she is like a free revival. I mean, not free because you have to discard a card, but still like pretty freaking strong. And she is a dark soul, so she's like basically like you can use her and the dark soul that you summon to get like a Jezebel or something. So super freaking scary. I played 2 auras. Play this sword as an aura. I'm not really interested in playing this card right now. I play a Deadmon and I mill 2 darks. Zombie strategies are all about like the millings. They are all about like graveyard play. They focus greatly on like revival and stuff like that, or banishing cards from the graveyard. So you know they really like benefit off of like graveyard stuff, of having like a big graveyard. My hand is pretty stacked, to be honest. I do have like Vrain, which is basically like he's like the unofficial boss monster of zombies. I mean, he basically is the boss monster of zombies. He makes the deck works. Every time like a non-zombie soul dies on the field, I mean dies, is on the field, it becomes a like he summons a zombie token, and every time a zombie dies, he draws a card. And then I did like the same exact play I did in the first play, and right here I realized that I made a huge misplay with my deck building because I forgot to play White Bone on this deck, and he is pretty important for this strategy. Like he literally is a zombie. I don't know why I put him in my hand. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck am I doing? Am I just trolling? What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm drawing, dude. I guess at this point I'm just like trolling around, like, you know, we're just having fun. Oh my gosh. We are very serious playtesters, as you can obviously tell. Very, very serious playtesters. Like, why did I put it in my hand? Oh yeah, okay, I remember what was going on. It wasn't letting me play him. That's what was happening, like it was glitching. Oh no, oh, okay, I see. I remember what was happening. what was happening was that like the cards wasn't showing like I wasn't getting like because like in tabletop simulator. Let me show. Here, as you can see, like you can see like the in tabletop simulator, it shows the cards in your hands like underneath, right? And if you mouse over them, it lifts the lifts the hands, so you can see the cards in your hands. Super useful, super cool. There was a bug in there, like there was like a glitch. I don't know what happened. It just stopped working for some reason, and I was trying to get it fixed, but I couldn't. And I guess that distracted me heavily and made me like misplay the effect of body reconstruction. I'm pretty sure I fix it. Yeah, I think that's me fixing it. Because like I don't think I was like displaying the effect. I think I was just trying to fix it by maybe if I put like a card in my hand, maybe it's gonna fix it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I honestly don't. This game is weird. It's Unity. I blame Unity. I blame Unity. I so blame Unity, dude. So I summon Vrain, Lord of the Dungeon. Super good card. He's a 4/4 even. Oh my gosh, this guy's just everywhere. He's a based card for sure. Then I play Necromancy to bring back the Zoblin Goblin. I do have to pay 2 life points. I forgot to pay life points. I activate Zoblin Goblin effect to mill 3 cards by tapping him. And then I'm going for, I think I'm going for Jezebel here. But I'm thinking whether I should like mill before doing that. Now I do think I make a misplay here. I'm pretty sure I make a misplay here. Let's see if I did a misplay. Okay, Deadmon dies. Do I activate Deadmon's effect? Let's see. Let's see if I remember to trigger Deadmon. I remember to trigger Deadmon. Let's go. But I forget to activate Vrain. I forget to activate Vrain. Because Vrain triggers also. And I get a zombie counter. But I'm pretty sure I forgot. I'm pretty sure I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. So I take control of this card. Yeah, I forgot to trigger that. So anyway, I use Jezebel's effect to take control of his elf and make it into a Hermes. Pretty standard play for darks. Oh no, I remember. Okay, alright. Oh gosh. I'm so good at this game, dude. I'm so fucking good at this game. I actually remember to do this fucking shit. So I attack with 4. Does he do anything? Got anything, bro? No. And I swing with, I don't know, blah. I think he also swings for 4, yeah. Yes, he does. Do I forget to mill? Let's see if I forget to mill. I use 1 action to draw, and I mill for 2. Dude, I am so good at this game. I feel like I'm better at this game than I'm better at Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Holy fucking bro. Oh my gosh. I am just a legend. Oh yeah, and I also don't attack with the zombie token. It's just a 1/1. I would rather use him to guard for attacks, They try to kill Vrain. I'm just gonna like protect with the zombie token. It's a pretty good strat to have like when you have like Vrain on the field, because you really want to have like him to capitalize on the draws. It's such a good effect. So he plays Poison Mist as a Aura. Again, I can't agree with this decision. It's like this is removal. It's early game removal. Like it's useful. And Poison Mist is like one of the best removal in the game. And then he plays like he plays Reinforcement as Aura and Phalan's effect to get one Earth token. And ouch, he plays Nuclear Horizon, blowing up the field. Everything dies. I get a road field, I get a hell field, and I lose my token. Now, different ruling from like this game to like Magic the Gathering. If this was Magic the Gathering, like Vrain would actually trigger, and I would get like 2 draws and 1 zombie token. Because it's so weird. It's like they trigger even though it's on the graveyard. I don't like that. Like yeah, he doesn't trigger because he is on the graveyard. You know? He plays the snake, the fire snake, the noodle. And he's going to swing with the noodle for 4 damage, and then it's going to bind me for 1 more damage. Oh wait, I activate Coffin Dealer. Coffin Dealer allows me to like mill 3 cards. And if I get a dark zombie, a dark soul, I can summon like a dark zombie token. But I didn't got a single one, so you know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And then I get one burn for 1 damage by the noodle. Okay, I get Armored Zombies. Huge card for zombies, by the way. This card increases +2 damage and 2 HP of all the zombies on the field, and it gives them Deathlink, and it gives them Reach. It's such a huge card for them. Now, I'm thinking about what to do because my hand is kind of sucky. I played Armored Zombies, of course, because what else would I play? You know what I'm saying? And then I play, I don't believe I have to resort to playing Skeleton Knight, because it is what it is, right? Into Hell, so he gets +2 damage and 2 HP. He's now at 6/6. And then I play Goblin Party as Aura. You know what it is, right? I mill 2. Oh yeah, and then I get lucky, and I get a Sword of the Underworld. Oh yeah, I milled 3. Sorry. Sword of the Underworld. Like when this card is milled, I can equip it to a Dark Soul, if I have one, of course, and it gives like +2 damage and HP. So now he's at like, he's at, oh wait, no, I said 6/6, that's completely wrong. He was at 6/5, and now he's at 8/7 with Deathlink. So he's making plays. He summons Stalger at no cost. He summons Fire Soul at no cost. And that's obviously going to be like a Terraformer. I do remember that this was going to be like a pretty scary Terraformer. Like my hand is like, you know, my deck is pretty exhausted. Like my hand is exhausted. I don't have cards in my hand. And this thing is going to be pretty huge, and as it turns out, I don't have anything that can beat over it. Oh, a very interesting play actually. He plays Fired Up to play 2 fire tokens on the field to increase the power of his soul by 2. Excuse me. He uses 1 action to draw. He uses another action to draw. And I mean, that's 3 actions already. He attacks, I banish card to 9, and I negate the attack. And then I get Zombie Party, and then I waste 1 action to draw 1 card. Zombie Party is a pretty good card for zombies. What it does is like it's a continuous, it's a permanent skill card. You can once per turn like tap this card, and then you can like banish a soul from any graveyard, and then if you do, you special summon a zombie token onto the field. So it's pretty good to get like your zombie tokens going and stuff. So he was asking me like how strong the card was, and I was counting for him. He's at like 10 HP and at 13 damage. So I do believe I played like a Zombie Party. But he, like, you know, like he was having like these questions, I was solving them for him. I use another action to draw, because really I got nothing. I play Zombie Token. I mean Zombie Party to banish one of his cards to get a zombie token. Like I am pretty annoyed that I can't like just because like Victoria would save me in this situation, but I can't activate her because I don't draw zombies. But I'm milling I'm milling cards. It's so annoying. Like I equip the zombie. He's like he gains like 6. He's at 7/7. It's like not enough to defeat his thing. I'm basically doing it just because, right? At least I can protect the Sword of the Underworld, which is going to be valuable if I want to get out of this situation. I do mill like a Skeleton Knight, so I can negate another attack. I can stall until I get like a response, but right now I'm just like besieged by his Terraformer. I end my turn. And I think he doesn't draw into anything. Like this is like like this is something that like he's like he was telling me like, and it was kind of weird. Like he was saying that like he he only put like 18 skills in the deck, which is like nothing. It's a really bad rate. It's a really bad ratio to put like only that amount of skills and artifacts. But according to him, like he doesn't draw any souls, and it's so weird. Like I don't know if he's like I don't know how he does that. It's like it's mathematically impossible. But to be honest, like his deck building, it needs to improve. Like it has improved, but it has to improve a little bit further. Like he's playing like an elf deck, and he's playing like a vanilla elf. When at the same time, like, let me show. At the same time, he is not playing. Let me get the cards that he's like playing that I don't think he should be playing. He could play this card. I don't think it's good, but you could play it. It's an elf, but I don't think it's good. He could, like, he should totally be playing this card. This card is a staple in any elves deck. Like, she is incredibly useful and important. He's not summoning to Elara. Elara is super freaking important for the strategy. She basically has like the same effect as Terraforma, but she like okay, all elves gain +1 to their HP and damage for each aura you control. Like, holy shoot, my friend. Like, not only you get like a Terraforma, but you turn every elf into Terraforma. Like, how are you not summoning her? He's playing this card, and he's right to do that. He's not playing this card. This card is also very important. Elven Tower. It's 8 HP. It's a wall with regen. Regen means that like it can only be destroyed by like it only takes damage from like 8 or of like its HP value or higher, basically. It provides one aura, so it's like it's also like an aura in a weird way, and it gives target proof to all of your elves. Like, this would have helped a ton against the demon deck matchup, where pretty much everything I do targets. So those are like two missing cards that he could easily be playing in exchange of the vanilla elf and the, what is it called? Ritual? I forgot the name. Ritual. Oh, it's right here. Ritual of Power. Yeah, this card is not very good for elves. I mean, it gives Deathlink to them, so it's interesting, but nah, you know. Anyway, I'm still like kind of stuck here, trying to get like good meals, but no luck. This is what kind of sucks about like milling strategies. They're pretty like RNG based. Like they're basically like, oh wait, I do actually get a zombie, and I think I do negate one attack with the Skeletal Knight or something. I use one action to draw, and I finally am starting to get like good draws. Now the problem is that I don't have the auras to play Victoria as a soul. Evie! Vem cá! Vem! Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. You wanna watch the tour with me? I think I'm gonna keep him around. There's probably someone in the corridor making noise, giving him like wary. He's wary right now. You see like how he's like, nah, I don't want no cuddles. I don't want no freaking cuddles. You're gonna get cuddled. I do play Vrain. I banish one soul from my graveyard, a dead mono. Oh, baby. To summon Dark Soul. And I do think I end up making Jezebel for the rain. I think that's what happens. Oh, you're so adorable. You're so adorable. You're cute. You're so cute. Oh. He's going on his own little adventure. And I do believe that is the end of the game. It's pretty much GG over at this point. He plays Desperate Hidden Treasure. I don't know why he was keeping that card in his hand. That's not a card you keep on your hand for long. You probably always want to use it to always like improve your hand. But I do like his idea of like putting like fire into the mix of elves, because then you can bank on Terraform in Fired Up and cards like that. I feel like that was a pretty interesting idea. You also got access to like some pretty mean like destructions like Fireball. I mean, by getting like fire, you get like Lacerate. Super good card. You get Murder. Super good card. What else is like a quick card that you get? I feel like it's more about like quick cards than anything. As far as like souls, this is not too valuable. This is not very good. This is interesting if you play a lot of artifacts, but then your deck gets cloggy. I don't know. But I mean, it could work, but I don't know. This is interesting. 6 damage, unblockable. Oh, but this card got changed actually. It doesn't like synergize anymore. Oh yeah, there's this card. This card is interesting with this deck. Actually, no, not really. I mean, if you equip it with Stonehammer of Ragnar, it becomes mean, but maybe not. Yeah, I think it's more about like Murder and Lacerate and Fireball and Fired Up. You're probably never gonna get never gonna summon the Fire Legendary Souls, but you don't want to anyway because they all suck by design, by default. It's intentional design choice to make them like bad with Legendary Souls. So like yeah, that was the game. I prefer a lot more like the zombie deck because it was like a lot more back and forth. While the corruption deck just dominated. I think the demon deck is probably like currently one of the stronger decks in the game. So yeah, it was an interesting duel for sure. I like having him around because he really like tests these like weird ideas. Like he really goes outside of like the box, like thinking of, like, oh, maybe I'm gonna go with like elves and fire, or like maybe I'm going goblins, but I'm not just going normal goblins. I'm gonna do my own goblins. Like he like, and sometimes, you know, like because of like he's inexperienced with the game, it doesn't always work, but it's interesting nonetheless, and very cool to see. You know, like creativity, awesome, like, dude, fucking amazing. So yeah, man. This is cool, actually, kind of cool. But this will be it for now. 2 games. That was awesome. I'll try to bring like more gameplays if I can, so that you guys can see how the game plays. It's so much fun. Like it's honestly like I'm having more fun playtesting this game than actually like playing like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or anything. It's a great game, honestly. I'm really proud of the work that I'm doing here, and I hope I can like get some proper advertisement of the game, get people to play it, because it's just fun, it's just enjoyment, and I feel like people would really like to play this game for sure. So subscribe for more content. Leave a like, comment, blah blah blah. Help me with the algorithm. So yeah, this will be for now, and I will see you later. Goodbye.